How will you carry out the following transformations? So first thing we do is count our carbons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 carbons on both sides. So no adding carbons. Okay, so which means that we're all good to go, at least from that point of view. So then we look at our functional groups that we have. And in the starting material, we have an alkene, whereas in the product, we have an aldehyde. Now, we know from experience and our memory that you cannot turn an alkene into an aldehyde. Okay, so let me write something down here so we can keep track of our thought process, is that you can turn an alkyne into an aldehyde, okay, but you cannot go from an alkene to an aldehyde. So now it means that I need to go from an alkene to an alkyne before I can turn that into an aldehyde. To go from an alkene to an alkyne is also not a straightforward process because you have to eliminate something, and you cannot eliminate hydrogen. So you have to eliminate a good leaving group, which is like a bromine or chlorine. So if you have to eliminate bromine or chlorine, you have to first add that. Okay, so you first have to add, and then you have to do elimination. Okay, so those are the things we have to do. So it becomes a 3-4 step process, not just a 1-step process. So let's go ahead and start doing that. So which means that I need to add something to this, and I would go ahead and add bromine to this. Okay, and then that will give me 5 carbons. There we go. And so bromine, and once I have that, now I'm going to go ahead and do the elimination, and the elimination can be done by excess of sodium amide, which is a good strong base. Okay, so now I have the aldehyde, and that's 2 carbons, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I have 5 carbons now. Now I have my alkyne, so now all I need to do is go from here to the aldehyde, and for that you just need to remember your reagents. There is no other way to do this, and this is going to be hydroboration, so you can use BH3 THF. This is the anti-Markovnikov addition on alkynes, and so that's the only reagent you can use. Well, you have other boration reagents, but you can't use any other reagent. Okay, only hydroboration. So that's it. Okay, so that's going to be our synthesis, where you first have to add bromine, then you have to remove bromine, and then once you get your alkyne, then you have to go ahead and do hydroboration to get the final aldehyde.